Hi, I'm here to talk about immigration and amnesty. Our immigration system is flawed because there's been a lot of changes since our country was established. And I'm going to go forward to the bracero program, which started in 1942. Most people have never even heard of the bracero program because they don't teach it anymore in our books, our school books. I never learned it. The bracero program is a big, giant reason why we have an illegal immigration problem. In 1942, during World War II, there was a major shortage in agricultural labor, so the U.S. government set up the bracero program that allowed that allowed Mexican citizens, immigrants, to come into the United States without a visa. And the bracero program was really called the Mexican Farm Labor Work Program, and it was supposed to be temporary. And the government set up a recruiting station right at the Mexican-American border, and it caused hundreds of thousands of immigrants, Mexican citizens, to come up to the border, and they started sneaking in. And that was the beginning, pretty much, of illegal border crossings. And the program was supposed to be temporary, and it ended up lasting for 22 years into 1964. And millions upon millions of immigrants have come into the United States illegally. Back then in the bracero program, it was supposed to be just for a few hundred, and 4.5 million ended up coming in. So, since then, they have never, ever, ever secured the border, okay? And it's just a bleeding problem that we have. And I want to let you know I know a little bit about immigration because I am a first-generation American. My mother was born in Latin America. And actually, I have a picture here of the braceros. Here they are, coming into the United States. Very hardworking people. And my mother came up into the U.S. in the early 50s, and she had a visa, and she got her green card, and was eventually given her certificate of naturalization, also known as her American citizenship. And here it is. That's my mommy. So anyway, okay, so fast forward to 1986. We still have an illegal immigration problem, and President Ronald Reagan signed the first amnesty. Now, what is amnesty? Amnesty is pardoning people for breaking the law. And so what they were doing was making it okay to be an illegal immigrant in the United States. And then they just kind of wiped the slate. Well, actually, what happened was the New York Senator Chuck Schumer in 1986, here's Chuck Schumer, New York Senator, 1986, promised Ronald Reagan that signing the amnesty bill would wipe the slate clean and stop future illegal immigration. That's why Ronald Reagan signed it. Well, Schumer was 100% wrong. It actually encouraged illegal immigration because by signing the amnesty, it also allowed their family members, all their immediate family members, to come in also and be American citizens. So the problem actually escalated. So now, fast forward to Barack Obama. Well, what he's got is what he calls his gang of 8 senators. And within those senators, again, you will find Chuck Schumer. Here he is now. And he's pushing the 8th amnesty because now there's been 7 already since '86. And now he's pushing the 8th one to wipe the slate clean. Well, the problem here is that we have a serious illegal immigration problem, and it's time to secure the borders first before discussing granting amnesty for the 8th time. We also have a terrorist problem, and terrorists come in through the country, some of them through illegal means like the Mexican-American border and other ways, and others with visas that are not being checked. So we need to reform our visa entry and exit system so that terrorists cannot come and go as they please while they plot out little plans to hurt and kill American citizens. And they're doing it, and they have succeeded. And this is not just about us. This is about our children and protecting our children. This is not a racial issue. This is about securing the border. This is about American democracy, the United States of America. And I hope that something I said will resonate with you and that I was able to teach you something. And I thank you very much for listening.